And welcome back to Date War Plays and Gentlemen. It's once more your man Bob Black Wild Card. In the previous chapter, it seems as if, as much as he seems to dig for reasons I can't begin to fathom, now Jet is apparently stopping his route, which I suppose is a good thing because, as I said, being a smoker and everything. But yeah, not so badly knows what happened though, but the other two were. How's it still standing? Can't be too serious. But now we're just laying for the giraffe out. Grand thought be so impressive when I saw it just days ago. Now in this room I can't think about the force field, the chance the form of the bars of my prison. It's not there at all. There's a source where you can see through it. Despite that, it's completely impassable. That could be a form of psychological torture. There is something you want more than anything in the world, separated by a more silkscreen bubble you couldn't quite grasp it. That's thing about psychological torture and something what you want more than anything else in the world reminds me of how the word tantalize came to be. It came from an ancient Greek myth about an ancient god who had angered Zeus, the king of the ancient Greek gods, and I forget what exactly he had done, but Zeus punished him by having this bit of fruit that was just out of his reach, and he would reach up to grab it, and it would automatically shoot upwards, leaving him to starve for eternity. That's where tantalizing comes from. The ancient Greek god, I believe, was called Tantal or something like that. Pretty sure that's what it was called. It was an interesting thing I saw online just recently. I think from a thing called Mental Floss, which is a website that has all kinds of interesting factoids like that. Like about the origins of different words and such. So yeah, Mental Floss. So I advise you look that up if you ever get the chance, ladies and gentlemen. If you ever get that in your time online, look up Mental Floss. There's no one thing I want so badly. It's only everything. Freedom, my future, my opportunities, my choices. My whole life is waiting out there for me to get back to it. Funny how everything looks like nothing. They're here. Maybe now we'll get some answers. As most of you know, there was some difficulty with the power systems last night. The secondary generators compensated and there was no data loss. However, it's clear that the power demands were slightly higher than anticipated. It is important that we minimize consumption in order to prevent an overload. This would be a Zulu here, not Sierra. Zulu and Sierra being military for Z and S respectively in the civilian alphabet. Therefore, we must disable the air conditioning multimeter. Wait a second, I thought you said we were trying to cause no overload or shut down the force field. We will be, eventually. Eventually? You're so good, upset. Is there any reason I shouldn't be upset? Yes, we could just continue. It's right all along. Have been hiding something from us. Not for the reasons you think. We've kept your secret safe to the information line. Huh? Come with us to the basement, you will understand. If you touch anything, they will suffer quite an event of consequences. So they understand it. Give prevalence and subject. It's important to note that we all remain calm. Everyone looks at badly, even me. There's nothing I can do now anyway. So if you want to tell us what's going on, be my guest. Follow me. Yeah, I remember this. Yeah, interesting. As everyone heads off to separate ways around the album. Wait up!
Don't want to talk about it. You have your answers.
Wasn't Bianca that I want to talk to you about?
What else is there? What do you mean?
You've just been sort of harshly. Alben's clearly suffered so much. Last night I noticed you've got a lot of injuries. You okay?
Breathing, aren't I?
I wonder if you've been in an accident or someone was hurting you.
What, you think I'm abused?
No, I'm just asking.
Has anyone told you you're incredibly nosy?
Yes, actually.
Yeah, now this cigarette. He's abusing himself. My parents don't beat me and I don't come to burn myself with kicks. These are battle scars.
You do get into fights.
So what?
I thought your band is just some high-headed problem, man.
Look, little girl, sometimes a man has to prove himself. There you go. Butt horns need so you can't, just show your strength. If you can't do that, you're just a victim. You're helpless until then. Somebody else fights for you, like I did for Bianca.
When did you fight? Did you have to fight Bianca?
If I hadn't, she'd be dead now.
When that he stumps off.
Okay, yeah, I remember seeing this before as well.
Before you know, calm down, Styles. The interviews wake up. Jerk! I hurried downstairs, here to the force field of sunken winds of fog, just away from the door.
Yeah, thank goodness you're alright. Where's Bradley?
Alright, yeah, that's happening. Then he shakes his head. There is no immediate cause for concern. Power calls is crystallizing on schedule. Everything is on target for the integration this evening. This is simply an unexpected side effect. Unexpected side effect? You said the force fields were a result of power pillar interacting with this curious system wiring around the door's windows. Looking at the freestanding shimmer, which is clearly not surrounded by a door frame. Does that look like wiring to you? Could still be projected somehow. Clearly, I was mistaken about the nature of this interference. Must be some sort of ethereal pressure differential relating to growing potential energy.
Cut the technical, I won't get to the point. Why aren't you more worried about this?
Simple logic. Those force fields have been assembled for days without notable change. Based on their demonstrated rate of expansion, they will not encroach on the laboratory before the process concludes. Therefore, they do not represent a substantial change to the prediction for the future. Really, one has to expect a few unusual actions when tampering with the forces of nature. You're expecting something like this? Fires, floods, explosions, hallucinations. These things happen.
I don't like the sound of this. No one asked you to come here.
But I'll choose to take the risk for Bianca's sake. I could send the two of you safely, I would. There's no way to escape without killing Bianca. As I said, the risk parameters have not substantially changed. Go about your daily business. Keep your own love lap. Nothing watch over us. The burning, twisting light of the force fields pressing in reality is always best for the extra day.
Oh, jeez. Okay, there it goes again.
All the bunch we fell down the stairs, crawling else to keep from falling. Leave! The force field's collapsing!
Jack, be careful!
It's my elbows, I stumble. I need to get inside. Okay, interesting hit. Force field is being up there when we crushed. Outside can recalculate magic parameters.
Can you do it or can't you? Such powerful actions. It's clear that something will happen when it gets the conduit. So some sounds hostile to kills all. Sand covers over season controls. Beta connector is blown loose again. Raphael, can you connect that? Yes, sir. 3 minutes and counting, but the levels are high enough that we can engage now if necessary. If the fields keep coming. This is it then. Alvin looks at us for a moment, then walks over to stand beside his sister, spill, and cover hers. Scared of we're doing everything, scared any worse. Are you? Do it! Engaging. Huh? Did it work? I can't see anything. Half the circles are blown, the radars are dead. Thank goodness. I'm still here. Is everyone alright? There must be an emergency flashlight under this panel somewhere. I'll find it. I feel wrestling around, but. Alben? Bianca? Get those lights on! I would never be quiet in a moment like this. I hear a click and a mumble in the background as someone tries to get light flashlight working. I'm not paying attention. Time bit of lights just enough to see my way over the table. Bianca's trail flash flames like a beacon in the dark, but I can't see Alben anyway. Check her first. As limp as coal. Can't find a pulse. Someone's moving towards me through the darkness. But I don't care about that. I have to find him. He's standing back there behind it. Someone on the floor. Fall on his behind us. Call an ambulance! Oh, listen, I'm trying to remember what I know about first aid for electrical shock. Clear the airway, loosen the close around his neck, tilt the head back, open, close the jaw a few times. I always stop breathing. Pinches the shut and covers his mouth with my own. I always seemed so romantic in the books where I read all I but he's no, there's nothing to sort. He's dying right here into my hands. Breathe, you idiot! You fight against everything! Fight now! Breathe! Someone's hand on my shoulder. I'm so sorry. No, it's not over! Let's experiment the shock. He needs CPR. I don't believe that's likely to be the case. She was called to me by the etheric vortex. What kind of doctor are you? Do something! She stopped screaming and got off the back and examined him. I'm not screaming! Tanner, I don't we care. But there's nothing more I can do here. Nothing I can do anyway. My heart is pounding, my ears, my fingers are tingling. Must have been hyperventilating. So you're upstairs. Feel Bradley's arm guiding me, pointing as I stumble. At the same time, I can't feel anything at all. Why, Alben? How could this happen? What went wrong? Hey, I'm sorry about, everything. Guess it's kind of my fault because I brought you here. He looks at me, but I can't find any words. I'm dizzy. I should sit down, but I can't. Yeah. So anyway, that force field should be gone now. We can go outside, get some fresh air. You feel better. Where's he going? Wait, my kid probably watch me. I'm never want to see him cry. Let's just do this, okay? Don't think about it. Come on. Again, he puts my arm around me and leads me forward out through the mansion's door. So, here we are. The universe and everything. What reminds me is I always gotta say that the song I actually wrote lyrics to from Undertale, the True Lab song, theme song, Here We Are. I wrote lyrics to that and I'll put the lyrics video in the description. Trying again, or still, can't tell the difference. It does not matter.
It's been a pretty bad storm, huh? Look, there's trees knocked down, river there. I mean, if you have fun ringing. Chad, is that your phone? Or was that dude? No. My first thing for the truth call. Wait, my phone can't be ringing. Adam, where's the got to this universe? Pick up the phone, set a call ID. Emma? Mother? Back in Memphis? Rosen placed the interest in his wake. President Nathaniel's mansion all sons. The house is here, but that's impossible. It's wormhole. Here we stand. Wait, here we stand. If I run out the Wednesday, if I go home, all this disappear will never happen at all. I would never die because I would never know. When a coward runs away when anything hurts. I go back inside to wait for the news and tell them about where they are. Single left. I see Raphael or no. Mystical forces released by Lynn's experiment toward a hole through time-space. The mountains and walls of heavens found themselves in a forest on the outskirts of Memphis, broadly enhanced universe. Despite many attempts and visits to the site for after 5 years afterwards, they were never again able to travel between worlds. No trace of Bradley's sister Susan was ever found. Mystery would never be explained. Danny eventually returned to his studies at Brook College. He decided not to study medicine because he offered him science fiction and fantasy themed romance novels. Readers enjoyed his sense of adventure, but refused to was criticized for awkward handling of intimate secrets, accusing they would never know of love herself. Alvin and Bianca were buried together with the two stone angels standing to watch the hotel sleep. Stone angels' despair only leads to despair. Achievement unlocked. Huh. Well, that's gonna be the end of this playthrough for a while, ladies and gentlemen. Going back to Monster Con. I'm not sure what exactly I'm gonna do there yet, but yeah. Don't please consider Scott Mouse the back, baby.